What's going on, guys? Lenz Go Deep here, back with some more TV. So today I just wanted to talk about recovery and resting, okay? Are you making sure that when you're resting, you're also recovering? And people will say, Lenz, that's the same thing. Well, maybe to you, but not me. I view resting and recovery as actually different. Here's why. So resting, it's late night, 1 a.m. You're done with work, or let's say any business you had to do. It's late, you're tired, you go to bed, get some rest. While recovery, on the other hand, there's more action than just laying on the bed, head on pillow, closing eyes. Recovery requires action, okay? But within the compound of recovery also include rest. So when I work, get tired, right? You're using your mind, you're stimulating, you're thinking, anything. You get tired. You eat sometimes, you get a little drowsy, the itis. Well, in those situations, you just go to bed and get some rest. And that's the end of it, right? And you wake up the next day feeling refreshed, but I wouldn't categorically say that's being recovered. Recovery, we know in the terms of addiction, people talk about recovery a lot. And you can see in that context, recovery requires a whole lot more than just going to sleep and waking up again, okay? And like with athlete, after injury, recovery is not just going to bed and using ice and resting the shoulder or the knee or the ankle. The recovery also includes part of the rehabilitation, okay? Part of the recovery is also the rehabilitation. So rest, recovery, and rehabilitation have overlap, yes, but there's differences even when one component is contained in the other, okay? When I'm resting, I'm not thinking about recovery. I'm thinking about eyes shut, rest, go to sleep, me, Lenz, sleep, wake up today. Well, in recovery, I'm not sleeping, okay? I'm outdoors, I'm doing photography, or I'm looking at my photos, or I'm going through files. I'm journaling. I'm making videos about the topic to show that the video itself is a form of recovery. And when you think of recovery, most people would say, do you view that the same as, like, let's say, reclaims? Mostly, yes. If you're recovering something, you're reclaiming something, your property, your energy, your life, anything that you're reclaiming. Sobriety, they're reclaiming, again, their life, their time, their physiology, their mental capacity, and also, the stress that comes with it. The stress I've seen on folks younger who found themselves hooked or anything else, it's incredibly stressful and it takes up so much time. Eventually in life, you'll want to reclaim some of that. You'll want to recover from whichever situation it is. Addiction, situations at home, situations at the job, even your property might have had a situation. The microwave broke. The microwave is not the most important thing in life, but it's a convenience you've been using and you've been enjoying it, and you have that as a part of your daily routine. Okay, so you're down in that instance, you recover, replace the microwave, and that situation will be done for. I know you're saying, oh, Lenz, you're talking microwaves here. You should go deep. Oh, okay. Well, addiction is pretty deep. And addiction, most people have dealt with addiction to some degree or another. It can and often does take everything from people. Everything gets taken from people. They go down that path. They fall into a trap they can't quite get free from. And then just like that, the addiction won. Okay? So this is a message to people who find themselves addicted, who find themselves really, really struggling. I call it struggling, when you feel like you're just in the pit. You feel like you're at the bottom of the barrel. You're running out of options. Certainly, do more to recover. Do more, take more walks. If you're taking something major out of your life, you might have to add something major back in, or anything in general. If you're taking away the drinking, add something. Add reading, add walking, add more vegetables, add photography, add more time with friends. If you're taking away something substantial like an addiction, add something to it. Pick up a phone, start recording videos, do daily voice vlogs, daily voiceovers, do anything. Watch the sunset. Have an intention. Watch the sunset. Watch the sunrise. Do it 2 times. Do it 3 times a week. 3 times a month. Whichever you can do. You want to take something major out. My best recommendation to folks is to try to add something in so you don't feel like you're missing so much. I did it when I was a cigarette smoker. I was addicted, I would say yes, because I could smoke so many of them and not just feel the satisfaction of the cigarettes doing their job. I really enjoyed tobacco. I tell people, tobacco is one of my loves in life, so I don't use it so much. If I have a cigar, I'm having a cigar, but I cut way down on cigars to where the last 3 months, no cigars for this year. Maybe I'll have one around New Year's, but in general, I've cut the cigars out. I've cut out the cigarettes because I have such a connection to cigars now where I can almost just memorize the taste and the sensation of retrohale and cigar smoke being spicy out of my nostrils. I loved it. I loved cigars. I truly do. If it wasn't for the health implications and the excess of smoke on the skin, around the hair, etc., I would be smoking 3 to 5 cigars each day. Absolutely. If there was nothing that I could see that was detrimental with cigars, I'd be smoking them 3 to 5 times each day. And when it comes to giving up cigars, recovering from addiction to cigarettes, and I chewed in high school and a little bit after, but chewing tobacco was not my favorite form of using it. It was definitely my favorite form as a 30-year-old, later 20s, is cigars. But before then, Even till today, I love Marlboro Reds. I love cigarettes. I like the taste of them. I actually do like the smell of them. I like the way they make you feel. I like everything about them, except the health effects. So I haven't smoked a cigarette in probably 2 years, roughly. And if I do, like sometimes I will go, or in years past, I would get a pack of cigarettes and I would probably just smoke 7 or 8 in a day or two, in 2 days, maybe, 10 cigarettes across 2 days or 8 cigarettes across 2 days. Really, really enjoy the cigarette. And then I'll give the rest of the pack away because I know I'm not going to be a cigarette smoker forever. I just don't want to deal with the side effects. So recovering from something important, from something substantial, let's say you love the tobacco, but it's just not good for you, so you got to give it up, right? In these instances, we have to be the best we can to ourselves and know that it's worth it. It's worth giving it up. The drinking, the tobacco, whatever is harming us, it is worth giving it up, or at least not relying on it. That is where a lot of the magic comes in. When you're not relying on the drink or the cigarettes or anything else, you do get a sense of freedom back to your life, to where we all have to feed the beast, so to say. There's always going to be a beast to feed, even if it is just our own belly. But at times, feeding up your belly and feeding your soul is enough work as it is, right? When you have these extra addictions, and it can be to shopping, it can be to tobacco, it can be to alcohol, you can be addicted to just about everything. Most things could be addictive if you rely upon it and it affects your psychology and you plan around it, and we know what addiction is. The extra addictions take away from what your soul is eating. Okay, so you have to put in more work to keep a fed soul, and some more work to keep a fed belly, because you're spending more of your income on the addiction, which leaves less for food and other things. So I do hope I'm making sense there with this video. I'm just telling folks that when you are in recovery from anything, just make sure you're not just resting alone. Please find it that you are taking the extra action to recover from what you're going through. And if you're taking away something major in life, something that was addictive or something that had power over you, do your best to add something else in. It'll make it easier. You'll be happier. You'll enjoy the adventure. It'll distract you, etc. Follow the law as well, guys. Follow the law. Okay, we've all sped before. We've all gotten a seatbelt ticket. But guys, follow the law. Do better. Do your best to follow the law and be a good person and to be an example to people. Nobody's perfect, but you can follow the law. I know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay? So, anyways, that was it for today. I just wanted to tell you, hang in there, folks. Please don't give up. Lenz Go Deep, signing off.